There's a rapper in jail, 7 Sheldon Fox, with the exclusive.
Rhode Island says you're wanted with
Mr. Williams, you were arrested for pursuant to an arrest.
After Shiesty dropped his first day out track, things went sideways real quick. Federal officials reportedly felt the song crossed a line, with reports saying they started investigating whether the lyrics violated his probation. Headlines blew up fast, claiming Shiesty was self-snitching and taking shots at prosecutors. And trust me, that's never a smart move when the feds already have their eyes on you.
That's what you doing right now. Well, all this, what you...
A huge reason this track blew up is that the lyrics weren't just empty talk. They were aimed directly at people in the industry. Names got implied, especially Youngboy, and fans immediately picked up on the tension. That back and forth didn't appear out of nowhere either. Once First Day Out dropped, the internet instantly turned it into a scoreboard.
We really live this we talk about, you hear me? We really live this stupid. You stupid or what? Go look at our video. Could see the last one standing. Like I said.
Lines like, "I ain't hitting nothing in like 4 years," and "Don't let Dirk's verse go to your head, ain't nobody's slime as me," had people pausing the track like, hold up. Then, Shiesty doubled down with bars like, "I'm CEO and the top hitter for my team," followed by, "My grandma told me keep my grass low, whole time I'm the snake." That's when fans really started side-eyeing everything. Comment sections went wild. People were asking if Shiesty just said too much and whether those lines could be taken the wrong way. Some even said he didn't learn from seeing how fast situations spiral in this industry. But the drama didn't start with the song. Before the track even dropped, Shiesty hopped on a promo stream with Ben where they FaceTimed AK, who openly claimed he was Team Youngboy, and that rubbed Shiesty the wrong way instantly. Ty later made it clear he's still standing with Dirk and always will, saying he's not about flipping sides just because the numbers change, especially as voices like Lil Z Osama pointed out how fast the industry flips on Lil Durk whenever Youngboy gets hot again.
Real though, I don't see why this was surprising or new to y'all. Everybody jumping ship because this how the industry is. Nobody in the industry is gonna stick around you when you at your lowest. If they can't get clout, notoriety, money, fame, features, videos, something that they could benefit from off you, they're gonna jump ship. I don't see why it's surprising that everybody is on YB in the industry. That's how it goes. They only gonna you when it's beneficial to them. None of these ain't grow up with Dirk. None of these ain't friends or real homies with Dirk for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Or they would never change, or they would never jump ship. Because where we from, if you with me, my ops is your ops is mine. Some people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it like I with both parties, I ain't got nothing to do with it. And look, you not wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, shout out to the that still done stayed down for Dirk, his real family and friends.
A lot of Dirk supporters immediately jumped on Twitter, saying if you're rocking with Youngboy right now, stay over there. The message was loud and clear. Dirk's fan base doesn't want any fake love when he gets out. They already know once Dirk is free, he's climbing straight back to the top of the rap game, no questions asked. That loyalty runs deep. Ty rides with Dirk so hard that he even got heated at a girl just for not knowing who Dirk was.
My jerk. Oh.
Lil Durk.
JCB Films with that fire gift, bro. I appreciate you.
OTL. You talking about? How you say it like that for? Come on, get your picture, man, before you get up.
Oh, wait, my phone.
Streams picture out. They're going crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the wrong one.
Wrong her text. He talking about who again? This Lil Durk.
That's the kind of energy his camp is on. No switching sides, no hopping with the industry. But at the same time, it's clear the momentum is leaning the other way right now. DJ Academics broke down how rappers have been moving lately, pointing out that most of the industry feels way more comfortable aligning with NBA Youngboy than standing next to Dirk while he's knocked up. Outside of Dirk's inner circle, the only rapper really throwing shots at Youngboy has been NLE Choppa, and even that barely shook the room. Academics said if Choppa really wants respect in that lane, he's got to drop a real anthem, not just a diss that disappears in a week.
I'm in the dressing room, and we just talking about a bunch of... He's also telling me, and I will never say who. He's telling me all the rappers who was now hitting him up, and he kind of asked me, he's like, Ack, so what you think, man? Because I think he's thinking like, yo, should he forgive some of these? Like, well, all these rappers on it. You know what I mean? Like, they're all like, yo, young boy, we love you, right? And I gave him the best advice, I think. I said, I didn't want to impart my thoughts on it because I don't know fully what he's been through and what he's thought. Because, he was down where nobody would. So I said, whatever your heart feels about any of these or kind of doubling back or now they want to do whatever, go with it.
When Chopper tried exactly that, the response was cold. Other rappers basically told him to wrap it up and move on. Now, with Shiesty stepping into this beef, things get risky fast. Any extra attention could put federal eyes back on him, and that's dangerous when you're still facing 3 years of probation. While Whack 100 claims Shiesty won't ever see a cell again, saying he already snitched to get out early, the main reason people question this situation is that Shiesty walked away with a surprisingly short sentence.
Chopper, bro. No more breakdancing, no more belly rolling and like that, gyrating. If you making a diss song at Kentrell Deshaun Golden, you gotta make some anthem with like some military tanks. That's how he's coming. Tell you.
On top of that, stories started circulating that while he was locked up, he was joking around with cellmates, even allegedly playing Fortnite inside jail, which made some feel like he wasn't under any real pressure at all. But when it comes to the snitch talk, Shiesty got one of the strongest cosigns possible. His day one, Big 30, went public and swore on everything that Shiesty would never snitch on anyone.
See, young boy ain't mess with nobody. The boy doing his thing, standing in his own lane. And I love it. I love it. I can feel him every time he drop a song. But in L.E. Chopper, instead of him doing his own thing, he said, you know what, I'm gonna attack this man, I'm gonna mess with him. That's how poor in the street think. Instead of just letting me continue to move with my life, because I ain't mess with nobody. I ain't out here trying to put...
That vouches shuts a lot of mouths instantly, especially coming from someone who's known him day one. Still, once the Memphis rapper got home, court documents started circulating, and that's when things got uncomfortable. According to those files, Shiesty allegedly set up a meet involving high-end sneakers and other off-the-books items with someone he already knew. He reportedly pulled up in a green McLaren, flashy, confident, and calm. What the seller didn't know was that Shiesty and his friend allegedly had a different plan in mind. The meet started normally, with the seller handing over the sneakers so Shiesty could legit check them, keeping everything looking clean on the surface. While inspecting the shoes, Shiesty allegedly tried to renegotiate, pushing for a cheaper deal. When the seller didn't budge, the situation reportedly escalated fast. Court records claim Shiesty felt disrespected and acted immediately. The sellers tried to run and get behind their vehicle. According to the case details, Shiesty allegedly fired, hitting both individuals, one in the hip and the other in the lower back. While that chaos unfolded, his friend allegedly grabbed the goods, tossed them into the McLaren, and jumped into the passenger seat like it was all pre-planned. Court records say Shiesty then took one last look to make sure nobody was reacting before hopping back in the driver's seat and speeding off. Everything happened fast, messy, and reckless.
What, you trying to say that Big Bird ain't solid?
And throughout the day, as you see, look, you see what they've been sending me. You see that throughout the day they sending me the, but they sending the document, the PDF, the paperwork, they circling, telling me what they see. You see it, bro. Like, you look, you see it.
Yo, what? These rappers gotta hate you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They hate me too, but they gotta hate you differently. Like,
I mean, bro, listen, this ain't even my, I mean, listen, bro, at the end of the day, come tomorrow on the other side of the clubhouse, they're gonna pull me in that room, and they're gonna present this. I gotta
Didn't
hear
you
what
run
they talk.
interference? Like kind of what you try to do with Thug? Run a little bit of interference.
But here's where the story gets wild. After taking off, Shiesty allegedly left behind a bag containing over $40,000 in cash. That detail had everyone scratching their heads because that money alone could have covered the deal clean. No drama, no charges, no headlines. Instead, leaving that bag made the whole situation look pointless and sloppy. Even with that major mistake, the getaway continued. The group reportedly drove straight to the nearest Miami airport, rented a private jet, and flew out of state, trying to disappear fast. On paper, it sounds like a movie scene, but reality caught up quickly. Just days later, Shiesty was arrested anyway. He was booked into jail and, surprisingly, granted bond set at only $30,000, shocking a lot of people following the case closely.
Pooh Shiesty, who looked like he's absolutely chilling in jail. My boy got a little Richard Millie, you know what I mean? Got the haircut all right, you know what I mean?
They be playing Fortnite Mobile.
In jail? Oh, he got the Timbs on. They look fresh as well. Yo, this so chilling in prison, he got 2 watches. Like, you know what I mean? Like 2 watches, not even one.
Still, that wasn't the end of it. About 2 months later, Shiesty was back in court, facing the consequences. He decided to take a deal and expedite everything. And that's when the news really shocked people.
Mama, if you see some paperwork, my mama, I do whatever y'all tell me to do. Cause my eyebrows, mustache, hair, I throw my chains in the river and jump in and the shiesty snitch. Go home, take one to the. I ain't got no alright.
DJ Academics posted the update saying Shiesty was sentenced to 63 months in prison. At first, fans couldn't believe it. He was originally facing up to 8 years, and instead it landed closer to 5, which left a lot of people feeling like the consequences were way too light for what went down in the case.
Sending 2 people to the hospital, and it lands a rapper in jail. 7 Sheldon Fox with the exclusive.
Police and prosecutors say Pooh Shiesty was part of the group that ended up in this parking lot that October afternoon where the flew, and it happened right across the street from the police department and town hall here in Bay Harbor Island.
By the time sentencing came down, Shiesty had already been locked up for about a year and a half. Academics kept updating fans on his release timeline, and when people realized how soon he'd be coming home, the reactions were pure shock. A lot of folks expected way more time. What made it even crazier is that people started pointing out this wasn't his first time living that kind of life. In old interviews, Shiesty openly talked about being deep in the streets long before the rap fame hit. The difference this time was simple. Once the music blew up, the spotlight got brighter, and mistakes no longer slid under the radar.
The town of Bay Harbor Island says you're wanted with a...
He's also charged with robbery, battery in their affidavit, saying the 2 left the state in a private...
The real reason his sentence got slashed so low came down to one move. Shiesty agreed to a proffer deal with federal prosecutors. That meant he had to give a full, step-by-step breakdown of the crime in exchange for a reduced sentence. That single decision took him from potentially 8 years or more down to just 63 months.
Mr. Williams, you were arrested for pursuant to an arrest warrant. It was issued June 3rd. It's charging you. You have 2 attorneys here, or is it? I'm sorry, 2 attorneys in the state. Go ahead. Do you want to announce again?
Brad Cohen and Sam Zegny for the defendant.
Have you had a chance to review?
Yes, Judge, we have.
Now you've got rappers and fans arguing non-stop, calling him out for working with the feds, while others say he only confirmed details the authorities were going to uncover anyway. Either way, that deal shaved years off his time. The key part of the deal is simple but important. He didn't point fingers at anyone else. He only gave up information about himself and his own role in the crime. Courts actually encourage this because it saves time, avoids long trials, and shows the defendant is taking responsibility, which usually earns a lighter sentence.
He's coming home like next year, maybe the year after. However, it looked like he's, taking responsibility of whatever happened and doing his time, not crying, clearly trying to let people know he's straight And I do think when he comes back out, granted, as long as it's not like too far from now, if he comes back in a year, he's good. I still think even with it.
But here's where the case gets almost unbelievable. As part of the process, Shiesty had to break down the exact mistakes that led to him getting caught in the first place. And the first one was wild. The robbery allegedly went down right across the street from a police station. The parking lot footage everyone saw wasn't random either. That camera belonged to the police station itself, meaning officers were alerted almost immediately. Within minutes, law enforcement was already on scene, locking everything down fast. Then came the second mistake, and this one sealed the deal. In the rush to get away, Shiesty left behind a bag with $40,000 in cash. Not only did he lose a huge amount of money, but that mistake came back to haunt him hard. Police reportedly used the cash to stack even more evidence, linking the serial numbers on the bills to photos Shiesty had posted online flexing money spreads. Investigators allegedly matched bills from the bag directly to money he was showing off on social media, and once that connection was made, there was no room to deny anything. But the biggest mistake of all was almost unbelievable. On the very same day the robbery went down, Shiesty posted Instagram photos showing himself with the green McLaren. That post alone basically placed him behind the wheel on the exact day that everything happened. Fans couldn't believe how careless that move was. People still wonder why he would do something like that. Some say it was ego, others say he didn't think anyone would connect the dots, but either way, it turned into a clear giveaway that helped seal the case. Now, the big question still hangs in the air. Do you think the way Shiesty shortened his sentence should be considered snitching, or was he just playing the legal system smart? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share this with someone following the case, and comment your opinion. We'll see you next one.